You know what's like insane?
What?
Elephants have their luteal phase for 18 weeks.
That's horrifying.
It's horrible. Could you imagine?
I would literally break up with my boyfriend like 9 times.
I would flip a car if I had my period for 7 days.
I would be losing it.
It would be awful. And also, turns out some tampons have ingredients I'd really rather not be putting into my body. That's exactly why we switched to Cora tampons, which is made with 100% organic cotton and nothing crazy, nothing extra.
No, literally. What's cool about Cora is that they don't have pesticides, chlorine, or rayon, which I recently discovered a lot of other ones do. And they're pretty much elephant safe. So
that's huge. And what would be cool too is that we could take our elephant gal, our elephant gal friend,
our girl pal elephant,
and we could walk into Target and stock up, easy to grab with Cora, and walk out.
We could literally walk out. Or we could also order online at Cora.life, because right now, guess what? You get 15% off.
15% off.
If you use pod15 at Cora.life.
That's pod15 at Cora.life. And guess what? We've always said that.
We've always said that.
I'm freaking out.
And we've always said that.
You're sick in the head.
We've always said that. Aiden, I love you. I wanted you to have a part of me.
And we've always said that.
Good morning.
I was just saying that your matching sweatshirt to mine looks more blue on you.
Okay, what the hell? You're wearing the same sweatshirt as me.
I know. Did we arrange this?
Yeah. Did I walk in and Fia goes, put the sweatshirt on? Yeah.
We have to twin.
Today we're twins. Today we're twins and soulmates.
Twin space exclamation point.
I saw a TikTok yesterday because I couldn't sleep. And I was in a hole.
Right. And
it was like a girl and she was like, I didn't understand soulmates until I met you. And it was just like her and her best friend. And I was like, me and Fia.
No, literally. That's what I said in the group chat the other day. I go, oh, I'm so glad I met my soulmates. It's you and Aiden.
Yeah, literally. It's just the three of us, us and our baby girl.
It really, like, we're just a team.
We're such a good team.
God.
We go out together. It's freaking bust down on
Tatiana.
It's come on my back, you know?
Yeah, for real. And that's that we're referring to.
And that's a callback.
That's a callback.
If you're familiar with our pod, you will understand that is a callback.
From the previous epi.
Anyway, how you feeling, girl boss?
Oh, God. I'm feeling okay, actually. I'm feeling quite good, but I know I'm like, my body is struggle city.
Struggle city.
Right now.
Okay.
Just because I'm so bloated.
Okay.
And I'm fighting for my fucking life right now.
Okay.
I had a de-bloat though, little pill.
Sure.
Magic little pill.
And
hopefully it does its magic.
We'll see.
No, I think I'm getting my period, so I'm just,
What the hell?
I know.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's actually crazy because we're not synced right now.
I know.
And at a time, I think we were.
And that kind of tears me apart.
No, I'm like, what the hell? We unsynced. I got my period 7 days early this month.
Are you stressed?
I almost called the cops. Yeah, I'm obviously so stressed.
Dude, same.
I launched a web series this week.
Yeah.
And I'm going to LA and I have 3 headlining shows this month, which is more than I've done ever. So
twin.
Yeah, so I got my period early and you got your period now.
I think that's what happens to me too when I'm stressed out. She comes. She shows up.
I got a period tracker app.
Yeah.
But just so that I could verify that I'm not crazy.
Okay.
Like when I feel stuff, I'm like, it's just that I'm about to get my period.
Sometimes I forget that I'm a woman.
Yeah, I always do.
And then I'm like, why am I feeling so fucked up right now?
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm just getting over my period. I'm on it, or I'm about to get it.
No, honestly, there's this very real phenomenon where as a woman, you have 2 days a month that you feel
I thought it
like
was
normal.
1 week.
It is 1 week technically, but like, let's be real about it.
Yeah.
It's metaphorically and realistically, like you get like a day here or there.
You get 1 day.
Like a month and you're just like, yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah, I feel good. I look
Yeah.
good.
Also, okay, wait. So I was on birth control for like 8 years and then I got off of it this year. And so I'm like ovulating for the first time in my adult life because I've been on birth control since I was like 18.
Wait, do you not ovulate when you're on birth
Yeah,
control?
it stops. That's how it works. It stops you from ovulating. So you're not like releasing an egg, or you are, but like it's not. You can't.
Really?
Because ovulation is how you become pregnant.
Right.
So you don't ovulate. So it's like you have like a mini.
Chris, did you know that?
Chris, did you know that?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I bet you did.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, I bet you did, Chris.
Chris is an ally today.
Chris has been real silent once we started talking about periods.
Where's Chris's sweatshirt? Honestly, we need him on our
Where's-
period.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where's
sweatshirt.
Chris's? Also, Chris, do you know what a period is?
Yeah.
Do you care to join the conversation and explain what you think it is?
Yeah, why don't you hop in, babe?
No, not
Why do you?
particularly.
you don't wanna be
chime
brave?
in?
Oh, you don't want to be brave.
No.
What's a period?
Why
Chris?
are you doing this to me?
He's turning.
Wait,
By
why
the
do
way,
you
for
not
those,
know how to answer
for
that
those
question?
who are
though?
listening, he is turning bright.
He's turning the color of his
red.
pants.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a bad job of explaining this.
But you knew we were going to talk about it, so just you're on
I didn't.
now.
I didn't prep.
He didn't even Google it.
Well, do you know? Like you know that
He didn't even chat GPT.
you
What
didn't
is
even
a
chat
period?
GPT.
Want me-
this?
you want me
do
to
it?
chat
Do it
GPT
right
it?
now. Let's
Wait,
see.
actually,
I'll
let's see
chat
what it
GPT
is.
it live.
And ask chat GPT like to say it in a guy's voice. You know what I mean? Like
this
from
is
your
gonna
out
take a
loud?
moment.
no,
This is
no,
gonna
no,
take a
from
moment.
like his point of view.
Oh. What would a man say a period is?
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that's I wonder what's gonna happen. I don't use ChatGPT that much.
I'm
Do
kind of
you?
manipulating it. Kind of, yeah, actually. I write a lot of my bios. with
so
ChatGPT.
smart.
It's
What
great.
do you put in like the information? You just say like
I put in sort of like the outline that I have, and then I'm like, can you make it
freaking in STEM right now?
can
dude,
you
for
make it
that.
better?
I don't know how to make this like say it
All
out
right.
loud. Do you want me to just
No,
like
just
put?
No,
a,
you
do you want me to
read
put
it.
like a
But-
chat? What I think a
but you have
chat
to-
GPT voice would be
No, you
No,
have to
no.
say
in my voice.
no. You need to ask ChatGPT what would a man say a period is.
Yeah.
How would a man
Describe a
Describe a
period.
period.
describe?
Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, I'm like actually nervous.
Period.
This is either going to be really accurate and like in a bad way, or just like a
Bad.
doctor.
This is much better than what my explanation would have been. Okay. A man might describe a period in the context of menstruation as the monthly cycle experienced by women where blood and tissue are released from the uterus.
That's fucking.
He
good.
may mention, but we're not sure.
He may.
He may mention that it typically lasts several days and is part of the reproductive process. Depending on the individual, some might understand it as a natural, often uncomfortable event, while others might recognize that it can come with symptoms like cramps, mood changes, and fatigue. However, descriptions may vary widely depending on one's level of awareness or experience. I think that's a good.
I
place
love
to
that
cut it.
we're also learning here.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Sometimes I
have described it
forget.
that way.
How would you
Sometimes-
guys describe it?
Hell, I don't know.
Hell.
No, I don't know. Periods are like fine. I feel like okay. No, the real thing that people don't know, that again, like I didn't really have to pay attention to until I got off my birth control, is that the real doozy is the luteal phase, and that's like a couple days or the week before you get your period. Every single month, I look at something and I either cry
Mm.
or I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, oh, I'm disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm the ugliest person that's ever walked the planet. I'm a whale.
Yeah.
Why does anyone ever talk to me or look at me?
Right.
And then I look at my period tracker app and luteal every time.
No, I often anytime so as you know, my explore page is
Mostly AI cake girls.
yeah, mostly AI like poodles. But
And,
as
and
of late
tuna tartare.
yeah.
On like crispy rice.
But as of late, I've been seeing a lot of monkeys in dresses, and I've been bawling my eyes out. from it.
Stop.
Well, because they
Really?
eat fruit.
Wait, are you luteal right now?
No, I'm on my period right now.
Oh, you're on it.
Yeah, and I'm fighting for my fucking life right now.
Dog. That sucks.
It's been really hard, but I'm brave, and I'm like, you know, the fact that we have to do this every month is like, what the heck is that about?
Yeah, I kind of feel like we could take like a sick day or something, or
You know
something
what?
like such as.
You know what's crazy? It's like we have our periods, and we just have to keep going.
and we all just have to be really cool about it. Except to
Nobody
our
knows.
closest male partner in which case that's where it's free reign. That's where you can like really let it go.
What do you mean? Let it rip?
Yeah, that's like the
Free bleed?
I will say, like, in defense of men, which I rarely do, they like we do take it out on them a little bit.
Huh? They're
Do you
fine.
not?
They're fine.
They're fine, and that's their job. And
They're
I think
absolutely
that's like
okay.
part of it. That's like the perk. But like even when I'm not in a relationship, actually, especially when I'm not in a relationship, I'll like literally call my guy friends. I'll be like, "Do you even like me? Like, is that just me?" That's luteal for me.
I don't know. Luteal for me is like, yeah, just lock myself up.
Yeah.
Cry to monkey videos in the corner.
Really?
And
mine's like external. I'll literally like call, like this last month, like a few weeks ago, right before I got my period, because it was like early too, so it was like double luteal. And my guy friend called me, and I literally was like, "What the fuck does this guy always want from me?" My best friend, literally my best friend.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I called him later, and I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I actually just got my period." And he was like, you just didn't answer my call. I wasn't aware of any of this. And I was like, "Hey, sorry, I actually hated you earlier." And he was like, "So this is actually all news to me. You didn't have to tell me that."
Dude, I hate people on my luteal.
Yeah. I'm like,
hate.
"Get the fuck." I literally go, "Why does everyone want something from me?"
Yeah. Why does everyone need me?
Yeah. I'm like,
what's up
"Can't
with
you
that?
just
Can you do one fucking thing
on your own?"
On
I'm
your
like, "Can
own?
you just like literally live your life? Like, why are we all just like, oh, that's my mom?"
Right.
And then I get my period.
Right.
And I'm like, "Wait, but I love you."
No, my favorite part is like when I'm falling apart and I'm crying and I'm getting angry on the subway, and then I go home and I get my period. And then
It's
I'm like,
that.
it's kind of also a relief.
It's
like,
such a relief.
I'm not insane.
Yeah, because you feel so insane and you're like, "Wait, is my entire..." No, an actual thought that I will have on the reg that time of the month, and it feels new every time, is I need new friends.
No.
I'll
yeah.
literally think
Am I one of
that.
them?
No. Well, because then I'll actually talk to a single friend and I'm
Right.
like, "Well, I don't feel that way." But like in my brain, in the abstract, I'm like, "Well, I need new friends."
Sometimes I also think about things when I'm on my period, like where I actively need to change and turn around my life in so many different ways.
And does it work?
And then I'm like, I should go to a museum and think about it.
That's such a good activity.
But then I'm so tired.
Well, yeah, it's hard to mobilize. Should we go to a museum today? No.
No, I can't.
I literally have so
I'm on my
much to
period.
do.
I can't.
No, I know. I have therapy later.
No, I literally have like.
Therapy after the pod, kind of a crazy combo.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's a lot of chat today.
When was your first period? How old were you?
Oh, this is actually crazy. I got my period when I was 15.
Old soul.
Yeah, I'm old. I was old because I was super underweight as a child.
What are you laughing about?
Yeah.
Old soul.
Oh,
Here we
Tofu's
go.
laughing.
You like that?
Oh, Tofu
Freaking
gets to
freak.
fucking laugh like a creep.
I do have possibly a good contribution. I
What?
looked up
When did you get
God.
your first period, Toph?
Yeah.
just now, I think.
Yeah.
Stress induced.
I asked ChatGPT how a kind of dumb guy would describe the luteal phase. Would you like to hear this?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
please.
wanna
Oh my
hear it.
God.
It's some part of a woman's cycle after she ovulates. I think it's when her body gets ready in case she's pregnant or something like that. I think it has to do with hormones and stuff, maybe cramps and feeling moody. I'm not exactly sure, but it's like the second part of the month before her period starts. And then out of quotations, it says, "You might get the general idea, but likely won't know all of the technical details or be super precise."
You know
Well,
what's so
it's-
funny is that
It's correct.
it's all of those details is something that an actual guy who didn't know
No.
like wouldn't
No.
ever say.
No.
But that's so
No, a
funny.
man would never actually know what that is.
I
No.
love the act out you just did. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's a new voice.
Yeah, that was a new Tofu.
That's my kind of dumb
Unlocked.
guy.
That's
your
kind of
kind
dumb
of dumb
guy.
guy.
Would you
That-
describe yourself as a kind of dumb guy?
At times. I
I'm
like
glad
to go
that
back
you
and
keep
forth.
yourself humble
Thank you.
and you keep yourself in check, and I really think that's important.
What was your experience with your first? What's your relationship to periods?
Not much of them. Not much of one. I don't have a relationship to periods, really.
Are you
Never-
a supportive king when your like girl is on a period?
For sure. Whatever you need.
What do you
Okay.
What do you
He's
guys
lying.
need right now? I'll go.
I would need one of these Cora heat patches. Dude, those things fucking
Those
save my
slap.
life.
You know what's also
dude.
crazy about those? You can put them anywhere in your body, not just your oves.
Yeah, your cheeks
You can put them on your
and your butt cheeks.
taint. Sorry, that's so stupid.
Put them on your cheeks. Put them on your yets.
Put
them on the back of your neck.
Put them on across your face. No, I put them on my
I
neck.
put them on as like a fake mustache when I need to feel something.
And you go, yay, it's warm. I put it as a muzzle. No, it's I put them on the back of my neck. That's where I've been doing it recently. It's awesome.
They're lifesavers.
And then you can walk around with them all day and nobody knows. Like I forget that I have them. But I just feel like a little bit better.
So, my issue is that I didn't realize, and I hope everybody else knows this. I'm sure you do.
As per the instructions too.
Yeah, is you actually are not supposed to put it on your skin directly.
Yeah,
like you're not directly.
She's like, I watch her like putting this. It's like a sticky patch, and then you like put it on your. She's like, oh, can I borrow one? I was like, yeah. She puts it on her literal stomach.
Oves.
And I was like, okay. And then
an
hour later, she's like, I have to take this off. And she peels it off of her skin like a band, like a duct tape.
Yeah.
Don't
do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. It wasn't.
Don't do what we did.
I wouldn't advise that. But on other occasions, when you do it right, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I actually should put that on right now because I'm not.
When did you get your first period?
Okay, so this is my period story.
Oh God.
I wanted it so bad. Dude.
Yeah, we all did.
I wanted it so
because it was like, what did we think was
bad.
gonna happen? Like when we got our period,
I think I thought my boobs were gonna grow right then and there.
Oh wait, that's so true. I was like, yeah, I will be a woman and everyone will know.
I remember, it's so weird. I remember checking in with myself every single day to see if I had boobs.
Like touching them?
Yeah, just looking at them in the mirror, and I'm like, are these boobs yet?
Okay.
And then over time, obviously, I forgot that I was checking in with them, and then
they
had
popped
boobs.
out.
But no, my period story was the fact that I wanted it so bad. I think I was 12.
Okay.
And
which is the national average tofu. Write that down.
National Ave, and I was wearing
white.
I was wearing like this color,
light
lime green underwear.
Oh, underwear. Okay, not pants.
Pants?
I thought you were gonna say you like bled through your pants.
No, no. I've always had a light period. I've always had one.
Okay, pick me.
Sorry. Literally.
Ew, why would you bring that energy into the room?
You know
right
what?
now?
Because I think I played a lot of sports. Like I played field hockey and tennis, and I would like run a lot during field hockey. And I think I got my period like on the trail or something. I didn't realize. But but when I really got it was I was coming home one day and I was cramped up. I was so crampy. I was like, what is this feeling?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Also, why am I angry?
Yeah.
What's that? I come home, I go to the bathroom. Boop. Right there.
Period. The second time I ever got my period. So I used to get like crazy mood swings when I was like first getting my period because I was both a 15-year-old girl and getting my period for the first time, which is like actually so insane.
Perfect.
And my brother was like, I wanted to watch something on TV. And he was like, we're not watching this. And I was like, no, we're watching this. And he was like, no, we're not, which is like a normal like brother, sister, tat, right? And I stood up, screamed at the top of my lungs, threw a water bottle across the room, like in his direction.
Threat.
Yep. Not proud of that.
A full threat.
And then I like saw red. I lost control of myself. And then he looks up at me and he was like, and I was like, oh fuck. And then he literally like chased me around the house and I was like, okay, oops. And then my parents were like already asleep because we were adults. He was like 17. I was 15. Like we were way too old for like that kind of. And then, yeah. And then I was just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then I got my period the next day.
Sometimes you just need a hug.
Yeah.
But not too hard. Don't squeeze me.
But also don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a hug, get away.
Have you seen that thing that it's like from a guy's point of view, it's like, oh, my girl's on her period, my little ketchup packet.
That's so funny.
Don't want to squeeze her too hard.
Have you seen Grant and Ash are doing something funny with the twink and redhead that those two? they'll be like, oh my God, my menstrual disc fell out. And it's like literally like them on the train. And then they're like, and it's like, she does that crazy face and she's like looking around the train and it's like, yeah, I know. It's funny because it doesn't get graphic, but, Grace Ryder did a gross one that was so funny. Where she had same thing where it was like a menstrual disc thing. And she's like, I just tried a menstrual disc for the first time. And then she like does a cartwheel and like blood goes It's so gnarly. Shout out Grace. I love you. Grace, you're a goddamn genius for that one.
That's so funny.
It's so simple, but it's like so fucking disgusting, but it's so funny. It's like, it's everything. It's like gore. It's femininity.
Oh God. That's something. Well, that's so funny because like being a woman, dude, is so, it's
disgusting.
We are so
though.
unified as a front though, because guess we all have that. We all get it.
Well,
have you ever seen Fleabag?
Yeah.
And that monologue in like the second season, and she's like, women are born into pain. And how like our entire lives we are fighting through physical pain, through pregnancy, through the patriarchy, through all of it. And it's finally when we reach what's it called? Menopause. We are free. Isn't that kind of insane?
But we're not free in menopause because we get hot flashes and stuff.
Yeah, but you just get hot flashes to get there. But once you get through menopause, you're free.
They can last for a while.
Yvette, I'm like really trying here.
No, but you're right in that like you are free from like the cyclical chore that is your body.
I'm trying to. Oh wait, no.
Wait, okay. What's the craziest thing you've done to a guy while you were like luteal? Or wait, we haven't talked about ovulating yet. Do you get crazy when you ovulate?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Right? I'm like nuts. I'll literally have the actual thought. I've never understood what the male experience is like, except for like the 3 days of ovulation when I'm like, oh, I would literally have sex with anybody. Like I'm like, oh, I literally have the thought, why can't we just have sex and it not be a big deal? Like I'll literally like turn into, I'm like, can't he just like shut the fuck up and we'll just like have sex and like just never look at each other again? Like that's an actual thought that I've had.
Yeah.
Like everything
is sort of every
day for you? Is that what your life is like?
Somewhat.
Yeah, like a little bit. You're like, why can't we just fucking like have sex? Like, God.
Sometimes you just have to, and sometimes
you're laughing so hard. It's actually making me nervous.
It's just the thought of you being like that, just like, oh.
Yeah, just like, but only for like a day. Like, it's really just like
That's
a day
funny.
or two.
It's like a couple of days.
For like 3 days, yeah. What it happens to you though? Is that your inner monologue?
I always just think like during my ovulation phase, I'm like, anything can be fixed by that. You just fuck it out. You know what I mean?
What?
You just fuck it out. Like any problems, they're all
You're like just fuck.
Just have sex.
Actually, that is your go-to advice, I think, regardless though. You
had a migraine the other day. What did I say?
Yeah, that's so true. She was like,
That's facts, though. I
no,
agree
really
with
had a
you.
migraine.
Yeah.
I go.
However, does it come back worse afterwards, or it goes away?
It goes away.
No, it comes back worse.
No, it doesn't. It goes away. I have a headache. I go and
helps.
take a nap, and I do that. And guess what?
it works every time.
It works. Because your brain releases, like, you're so tense, and then, like, you let that out, and you're like, And for those who are listening who have no idea what I'm talking about,
Fuck it out.
NSFW. You got to fuck it out.
Yeah,
we should maybe have, like, a better system for, like, fuck buddies.
Like what? How do you think?
I don't know. I guess they're just so hard to maintain.
Maybe we should. Maybe there's like a website we could refer to.
I was doing this like joke with this guy. I have a friend of mine who I always call him a sex addict. Because he is.
Great.
And it's sort of this like fun joke that we have where it's like it's true. And so we were joking one day and we were joking about how he should have like a calendar hold for like all of the women in his life where like you could just, because women will always say like yes to like or like are more likely to say yes when they're ovulating. So we should like keep it.
So we
keep
should
it
track their
periods.
periods. That's so
And
funny.
then like have a calendar notification of like which girl's ovulating which night. So we can like know to text them and be like, hey baby girl.
wow, that's
I'm like, that's actually so fucking smart.
that's intelligent.
It's
Bro is a
actually
sicko,
work
dude. What
smarter,
is-
not harder.
We should get
He's-
this guy on the pod.
He's not actually gonna do it. It's a joke. We were just riffing into like worst case scenarios. Although if someone did do that, I'd be like, honestly, kind of brilliant. of
effort,
you.
man. Effort. That's a turn on. There it is.
Do you share your period tracker with your partner or like people in your life?
No, I actually don't really track my period because I'm on birth control, which is so annoying. I gotta get off of it. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
dude, I gotta get
Because
off.
you're soup.
I'm like gross. Like I've been on birth control for like 12 years.
That's such a scary thought.
Isn't it?
Because it's like, who are you without it?
Okay, well, you know how like they say birth control? Here's my thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just do one pick me thing right now.
Pick it.
Okay.
I'll pick you.
You know
every
how they
time.
say that like birth control makes you really lowers your libido and everything?
Yeah, it does.
Not me. So I don't know what the hell I'd be without
Okay.
off of
No,
birth
no.
control.
It's just more cyclical when you're off of it. I'll say that.
I think I'd be an animal. I think I'd be
I actually, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to like,
You think opposite? You think I'd be opposite?
no, I think you would just be like really horny when you're ovulating.
Higher
then-
peaks and valleys.
Yeah. You'd be like a monster for 3 days and then an inverted monster for another luteal 3 days.
Got it. Jeez. See, that scares
But it's
me.
kind of fun. I love not being on birth control. I feel like so in touch with myself.
Oh God. I don't know who I am then.
No, you don't. But they always say that thing of like you change who you're attracted to when you're off of it.
Really?
That's like a rumor.
What's the before and after?
What do you mean?
Like, is it literally? Do you mean it in the sense of like a specific person? Like, you could be attracted to them when you were on birth control, and then you
Right,
got
and then
off
you're
of
not
it, and
when
you're
you're
like,
off of
ugh.
Yeah, that's a thing that people like say because you're like hormones, it's hormones. And so
Right.
it's like your hormones change when you go off of it. I didn't have that. I had
Oh.
sex with my ex after I got off birth control.
What do you think of period sex?
Probably the one then.
Yeah, and he's the one. Oh my God, let me text him.
Text him.
No,
Text
that actually just made
him.
me shudder internally thinking about that. Dude, I'm at this stage in my life where like everyone that I dated before, I'm like, ugh, God.
Yeah.
Which is good. It just means you internalize the incompatibility of it all. But it's like, bruh, tough.
Dude, I love that. Dude, when the freaking when the glasses
When the glasses come
come
off,
off,
dude.
it is a big win in this house.
Brother, that's what you want. That's what you get to. That's what you fight for.
That's what I made a joke on TikTok. You know how like they've been doing like a martini glass of something or like a espresso martini, and they're like this, and he'll be hearing from me tonight.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I'm the opposite. I'm just like this, and he will never hear from me ever again.
Let's fucking go.
That's when the rose colored glasses come off, y'all. And I don't know what phase I'm in to have gone through that.
Luteal.
Oh, is it?
Yes, dude. Because it was like a few days ago.
Okay, yeah.
See, this is my thing. It's like we all think that we have free will, and then you literally open a period tracker app and you're like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm just with the moon on this one.
And there was a full moon. Oh my God.
Oh!
We are really ruled by the moon.
We're just animals.
Can you even believe?
We're disgusting little animals.
What kind of animal are you?
We've talked about this.
Talk about it again,
I'm a
please.
turtle.
Okay. You're a regular turtle?
Franklin the turtle.
Oh, no. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about Franklin the turtle. The
Start crying.
turtle.
I'm ovulating right now, technically, Chris.
TV stand right there.
Don't you dare roll up a sleeve. I'll lose it. I will lose it. What?
What's your animal of choice?
What do you mean?
We're all ruled by the moon.
Okay. And what animal would I be?
Yeah.
Like, do I want to be?
Yeah. All animals get periods. Isn't that crazy?
Gross.
Mammals get periods.
I turned into like an alpha male. I'm like, ew.
Like a cheetah. She's getting her period. She has her period.
She like out of her vagina? Like it drips?
I'm sorry?
Where does it go? Isn't that bad for like the animal? Like I feel like they'll get tracked. Can you ask ChatGPT about where
I'm
animal
looking this up.
periods
Do
go?
cheetahs
I mean, they have to do
bleed
something.
on their period? Let's see. They definitely do because dogs have to get spayed. Okay. No, cheetahs don't bleed. Okay, sick. They have estrus cycle, which is similar to a period in some mammals. Instead, cheetahs reabsorb their uterine lining.
Ew. I mean, good.
Do elephants get their periods?
Maybe they're all like that. Maybe they all like
Let's
reabsorb it.
Do elephants get their period?
Because for survival, like if you're in the wild and you're just free bleeding,
No, elephants don't get a period, but they do have an estrus cycle that
There
lasts
you go.
13 to 18 weeks. Could you imagine having your period for 18 weeks? This is the longest estrus cycle of any seasonal mammal.
do they get moody?
the luteal phase for them? It lasts 12 weeks. And the follicular phase lasts 4 to 6.
Jesus Christ.
And they have to watch their back.
And they have to come on my
They
back.
have to go on their back. Wow. Yeah, so dogs get their periods though. Dogs free bleed.
Okay.
They don't get plugged.
Where's like a doggy tampon when you need it? Where's a doggy disc?
Oh my god, a doggy disc. Could you imagine?
Okay, wait. What's the craziest thing you've done to a guy on your period you didn't answer? Or just like in general.
Literally let them like fucking kiss me, probably.
Be like, yeah, come here. I need this.
Yeah, probably.
Be like,
Any sort of physical touch is probably the craziest thing. No.
You really keep it together.
What do you
if
mean?
That's true.
What do you mean?
You never unleashed?
No, I don't think so. Because I don't really take it out on other people. I just cry. Usually it's like, I lose it in the moment where I drop a towel and I've tried picking it up 3 times.
Right. And then
I
you
can't
start
pick it up,
crying.
and then I scream.
Oh, yeah.
And then I fall on the floor crying. I'm like a child. I throw
everything.
a tantrum.
Yeah. Nothing is like, you can't control anything.
I find myself acting like a child a lot though, especially if I'm like with somebody and I'm in a relationship or I'm dating somebody and I'm like, everything's falling apart, blah, 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 and I just complain to them. And then they just have to like listen to that and say, it's okay, and pat me on the head and say, it's okay. That usually helps.
That's good.
But I know I'm not you. I
You're
don't
not a
freak out at
psycho
people.
bitch.
I'm not a psychopath.
I don't like freak out at people. No, I do, but it's like mostly internal. And then something that's been happening is I get horrifically anxious. Like crippling, debilitating anxiety for like a day.
Do
Like
you
the first
shake?
day of my period. I don't shake.
The anxiety usually brings me my period on a silver platter.
Oh, really?
Usually if I have anxiety that's not correlated to my period, it's what brings my period.
Yeah.
Because everything's connected. Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
Why are you okaying me?
Are
Are you on your period right now?
No, but I haven't slept in a while, so I might as well be.
That's also very important for your body to have.
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get some.
Hey, if you're listening, you guys should sleep enough.
Sleep type shit. You're being mean.
That was awesome.
I'm gonna so cry. felt that. I felt that I was.
The way we start crying, we both start crying. You were being
Like, am I PMSing for
mean.
real? Like,
You
why
were
am I
being
not
mean
okay?
there.
I'm literally like, I can't hang it all right now.
I'm really trying.
You're doing so
I'm
well.
I'm saying sleep type shit,
No,
and
you're
you
killing
look
it.
at
You're
me
doing so good.
like I'm a piece of garb.
no.
As you guys know, this episode is it's a roller coaster of emotions. We're really just honing in on our bodies, right?
We're being in touch with our bodies in the worst way right now.
Wait, I did want to talk about something really quick though.
Hit it.
About periods, of course, because
Okay.
that's what our whole spiel is all
Yeah.
about. What do you think of period sex?
Oh, great question. I'm pro.
I'm so pro.
I don't really care. I mean, I don't have like a crazy situation down there, so it's fine.
Yeah. So you're not a towel layer.
Oh, I guess I
Sometimes you
ton
do.
of
Sometimes you got to roll out the white carpet.
Do you do that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, if you need to.
Yeah.
I've like done that before. But wait, okay, but your body kind of like sometimes
Stops it.
Stops
I
it.
know.
You like don't really like need to, like it's not.
I know.
I've never had like TMI, sorry Chris, like a messy situation.
So I'm with somebody right now who we were talking about. He was like asking me about my period, and I was like, "Oh, what's your take on period sex?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm pro. I'm used to actually,
Oh, I'm used to. Why? He's like, that's actually my preference. And
Actually, I
you're
don't know.
like,
I should like put that in there, but like no, not that he's just used to a situation like you just referred to, like kind of sitch.
Pissing?
Messy. Oh my god, dude. No.
Messy. Sorry, I'm being mean again.
He was just saying.
I felt it. Okay.
He's just saying.
Sorry, I
he's
really
used to
didn't
the
say-
messy, and I'm a light. I'm a light.
Oh yeah.
I'm a
So you're
light.
like, oh well, we're gonna walk in the park
Yeah,
together,
we're gonna walk
sir.
in the park.
Yeah,
But it's not really a problem. Anyways, the whole
you're
point
my
is,
dream girl right now.
That's why I
And
was
always. And also
Yeah,
always.
and also, like,
and also,
forever.
yeah, please, Jesus. But that's
I love how
my
confident she
biggest
is about
pick
being
me.
your dream girl.
That's my biggest pick me moment. It's like I just have a light period, so I
You're
can have
like,
sex all the time.
this is the things we've learned about Fia today. She's horny all the time, dangerously so, and she has a light flow.
and I'm on birth control.
And you're kind of chill on your period, like you emotionally, because you just
Yeah.
kind of pull it in
Yeah, I just, you know what? I let it all kind of simmer inside.
and you just.
Just keep the towels off the floor. We put them on a towel rack or something, and we're good to go.
You know what's crazy though? When we are
What the fuck did you
What?
say?
Okay,
What?
I'm gonna get beat up now.
What did you say?
I said something about towels. I don't even know.
Towels on the floor.
He's
Let
turning
me-
red again. Who let him talk?
I don't know. I'm like, ew.
I'm like, I'm getting pissed off over here.
He just unplugged his phone. I'm crying again.
What was I gonna say?
Period sex. One time, okay, wait.
Have you ever gotten? I just saw something on TikTok when she was getting a bikini wax, and the woman who was waxing her, she was like, "Oh, it looks like you got your period."
Oh my god.
On the table of getting your wax,
Oh my god.
That's
That
kinda-
woman is
that's kinda-
so.
and she was
brave.
like, "I'm so sorry. She's like, "It happens more than you think."
"What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrifying."
Ugh. You want to know something? I can never get what's it called? And you crank it. You crank it.
Oh,
up
oh god, I forgot what it's called. A pap smear.
A PAPS. Every time I get a pap smear, can I tell you, I almost throw up. And that's what makes me think I can't have a child. Because
Well-
they can't crank me open.
No, but you crank yourself open when you have a kid.
No, I know. But I think about
What did you say? That was a crazy reaction in your face. You just like projectile air. Like, what was that? You like
I think about it. Like in my, when you think about nails on a chalkboard and you're like,
Oh,
I think about when my gyno says, hold still, puts that thing in there,
yeah, sucks.
and you can hear the clinking of the cranking.
Yeah, and they're like, it's cold, and you're like, kill yourself,
Dude, and they start doing it.
Face.
And
Wait, they haven't figured out a way to make it not like clink and clank. I feel like that
God,
should
no.
be rule number one.
I know.
Oh,
you
yeah, you would think.
No, I literally
Welcome to being a like. Where have you been?
Where are you?
What planet? Go back to ChatGPT,
dude.
ask.
They crank
ask
your
chat more questions.
They crank your shit open, dog.
They go.
And guess what it does, Chris? It goes like this. And for the people listening, just imagine. They start with like sort of like a beak look.
It looks like
and
a,
it goes
like a
in like
duck
this, right? It
bill.
goes in. And then they start literally cranking this thing next to it, and it goes.
It doesn't open that crazy wide, but
And
then,
it's
and
like
then they
that
and then they look
wide.
in, and then they put a light in there, and then they go.
And then the
Yeah.
the Keebler elves go through and they,
And they scoop you out.
and they scoop you
And
out.
they just scoop it. That's also how you get abortions.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, love them.
No, wait. I got my. Okay, wait. One time. Wait, did you have. Sorry, where were we going with this?
I was just gonna finish off with the
Yeah,
fact
I
that
need
then
you
they
Ew, are you gonna puke?
no, I could.
You puke like thinking about it? This is the most visceral reaction I've ever seen you have.
They go in there. I know, because it's like it's hard for me. They go in there while you're cranked open. They get this really long, like Q-tip looking thing.
That part sucks.
And
That, like, weirdly sucks.
And they
And they go relax,
go
and then you have to just be
full
like,
in, and they poke your cervix so bad.
and then your body just knows that something's
And
in
your
there.
body goes fight or flight, fight or flight, fight or flight,
But you have to be brave.
pass out or continue.
Yeah.
Usually I almost pass out and gag. And then I don't eat for the rest of the day.
I just like breathe. And then I'm okay. That's crazy.
Have you ever had cramps that literally like you're hunched over on the side of a road, basically?
When I was younger, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time. Like it was like a huge problem. It was like debilitating. Wait, okay. No, I have a terrible period sex story.
Oh, please.
Okay, so one time I had a crush on a guy for 4 years.
Ooh.
That's the story. Okay.
Starting there, crush on a guy 4 years. I was in college. And 2 years in, we hooked up for the first time. And by hooked up, I mean like slept together because we had kissed before that. So it wasn't like total Delu, but it was mid Delu.
Mm.
So we sleep together for the first time. I have been hoping and praying for this for literal 2 years. Like I am like, this is my moment. He's also about to graduate college. Like it is just like it is the most climactic movie ending moment, whatever. It was like, we're just gonna do this and never see each other again kind of vibe. But like we were gonna see each anyway, whatever. I sleep over at his.
Yeah.
I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
He gets up. He lifts the covers up.
Yep.
Just blood everywhere.
Same.
All crime scene, like in
Yep.
the bed. And I go, and I like pull the sheets down, and he looks at me because I just was like, oh my God. And he goes, did you get your period? And I was like, yes. And he goes, it's okay. And then it was fine.
Wait, that's so nice. He didn't make you feel bad or anything.
He was,
Did
and
he
then-
did you get up and he like got the sheets?
but it was all
and-
like, sorry to be gross, but it was all like dry at that point. It was like,
Oh.
it was just like, it was over.
Yeah, so like a
there was
true
nothing
crime
else.
scene.
There was nothing else to be done. It was like completely like the situation had
It
just
happens.
happened, and he was just totally fine with it. And we
That's
just like
cool.
kept
Dude,
hanging out.
you're a cool guy if you can
Yeah,
deal with that.
And then that's also why I was that kept me going for the next
Yeah.
2 years.
that would keep me going too.
I was like, oh, well, he's like the best person in the
Especially-
world
At that age.
At that age, I was like 20, or 19. I was like,
that's young.
I literally in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm a leaky vessel. I'm a witch. Like, I can't believe I just did this. And I didn't know this was gonna happen and like whatever. And then and he was so cool about it.
That's so endearing.
I know. Should I text him?
Yeah.
No, I like very dramatically told him we can never speak again. 2 years after that.
Okay. Well, either way, he's a really kind person.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have nothing but good things to say except for the fact that he didn't like me.
Could you imagine like being with somebody and you get your period and like obviously by accident, like because it's your body and we have no control over it.
Yeah.
And somebody's like, ugh. Could you imagine?
Can I just say though, if I were a dude, I feel like I'd be like, ew. Because blood is like gross.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
It's not that big of a deal.
Really?
No.
It's not.
It's really not.
It's all just
really
like body, right? It's all just
Yeah.
like.
It's just, and if anything, it's like the most feminine thing about us. If you really think about it.
If you're a dude and you get like icked out by period stuff, you're kind of a bitch. You're like, ooh, blood, ooh.
Yeah, it's like grow up. Actually grow up.
That's fair.
This is the thing that makes me fertile. This is the thing that makes me feminine. This is exactly what you should be attracted to if you want to procreate.
Yeah, that's true. Also, if they get icked out by your period, God forbid you get pregnant. Like, what are they going to do then? Like, then your body's doing all sorts of stuff.
Oh, dude, getting pregnant actually is the scariest thing ever.
Do you want to get pregnant?
I don't know. I used to be so scared of getting pregnant. And now through everything I've gone through in my life, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely be pregnant. It's the after part that freaks me out.
The raising the child part? Or?
Yeah, that
Oh,
part.
okay. Yeah, fair.
It's having a kid.
It's like having it forever.
Yeah, because your kid's just kind of a.
It's not like
forever
Rupert.
thing.
It's not like Rupert's gonna live forever, but it's not Rupert.
It's not Rupert.
It's not a whoop.
Yeah, because Rupert, you can just leave.
Yeah.
Rupert's not going to call you and be like, I need help.
Right.
Rupert's just going to hang out in your house.
He's independent. He'll figure it out.
Yeah. He'll jump around. He'll sniff something. He'll bite
Me.
you.
Mm-hmm.
You have the most bitey cat I've ever experienced.
I know. He's just like me.
You're a biter.
I'm a biter, I would say.
If somebody crosses you, yeah.
I'll bite the out of them. Or if somebody crosses you.
You'll rip it clean off.
Oh, I'll rip it off.
Have you bit people before?
I've bit people physically
Really?
and verbally. Yeah.
Could you give us
verbally,
one bite story?
I
One
think
bite
a
of
lot of
this
it was
one.
like my club days.
You bit
You
someone in a
bit-
club?
I'm at the
Wait, what
club.
the fuck? Did you just, are you serious?
Not physically. Not
No,
physically.
mentally.
Oh,
emotionally.
I would bite the shit out of people in the club.
Yeah.
I would be, I was. Well, one time I was in New York with a bunch of my girlfriends and we were like 21 and we went to this club. And this was when I was working in the club. So like walking in, I sort of understand the environment and I know what we're getting and what we're not getting. And we were at this table and these girls were like just being so, so mean. And this is like the worst part about the story. It's like, I never want to bite another woman, right? Biting is for men, right?
Yeah, it's when they're like doing stupid
Dumb
stuff and you're
shit,
like,
yeah.
okay, back up.
Yeah. But I had to do that to these two girls and they were being so rude. And I was like, you need to back the fuck up right
What were they
now.
do? And then what did they do?
They were getting in my girl's face. And I was like,
and what'd you do?
I said, you need to back the fuck up.
And then
right
what
now.
did they say?
They got in my face and I got back in their face.
Whoa.
And I was like, I'm going to count to 3.
That's hilarious. Oh my God. Wait, that's such like good instincts though, actually, low key. Because that's like weirdly like a de-escalation.
Yeah.
Like that's good.
It's almost gentle parenting.
Yeah. But it's like, we all know that like it gives them like a chance to think about it.
Think
and be
about
like,
it.
Okay, no.
Don't be dumb.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you to 3.
Yeah.
Do you also have a tampon by chance?
And on the OTOH, oh my God, the other day, this is actually kind of embarrassing. My friend, I like borrowed his phone charger, or he forgot his phone charger and then I kind of stole it. Anyway, but like my guy friend was like in my house and he was like, oh wait, can I have my phone charger back? And I was like, yeah, it's in my bag. And I have a bunch of bags. I'm a bag lady in my home. So I just had like a bunch of bags and I was like, oh, it's just like the one in the closet. And he's like looking through my bags and he's like, Okay, so that's tampons, no charger. Oh, more tampons. Like every single bag. It was like, yeah, so I'm just seeing like a lot of tampons.
It's just like, it's also sort of like a friendship bracelet offering to any
It bonds
other
women.
woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't carry tampons around to that extent just for me. That's for all of us. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's
Hey.
fucking go.
Hey, proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you. Do you have
Thanks, babe.
any like closing words for this epi?
I don't know. I'm kind of a monster.
Hell yeah.
When I'm luteal, literally back off.
When I'm luteal, back off. When I'm ovulating,
Get over
truly
here.
Come here.
You better get over here or I'm gonna lose it.
Dude, come here and be careful.
Yeah, but like literally just like dick me down and leave. Like
Doink me down.
I don't
and
want
get
to
out.
talk. I don't want anything but
doink.
doink. So that's why I don't act on it. Because I'm
That's
a
why
nice
we don't
person.
act on it.
That's why we hold it tight and we know it's gonna be just over in a few days.
Love you, kid.
Love you.
Guess what?
Guess what?
We've always said that.